Hello there. So in this video, I want to look on competition of MidJourney. And all these AI services come up seriously every day. New service come up, joining, but they're all same. They all take a Stable Diffusion, they take free models, put it there, and start charging money to the people. So for me, it was very interesting to find when another service come up, but it is look close enough in the interface for the MidJourney, but at the same time it's different. And it's actually strong enough competition for me to compare prompts MidJourney to this prompt. So it's already big difference, because many times when you work with Stable Diffusion, you put at prompts and you try to compare with MidJourney, and it is look nothing close. Okay, but that service, Nuance, it's actually does very good job on this, and a very strong competition. So we're going to compare. And that is a new server, by the way. It's called BlueWillow. I will provide a link down below for you so you can free join this service. And the best parts of this service, which is a big plus right now, it's free. So they're going in a special test mode till they're working with all developing, creating all the stuff. But for us as a user benefit, because you don't need to pay money. If you work with any other services like a MidJourney, you actually need to pay money to access to create something. If you work with Dall-e, you need buy credits. If you work with Cafe Press, you need buy credits. So they all work this way. Some service Artbreeder will provide a little bit every month, which is very nice from them, very generous. But if you want to do something more, you actually need buy more credits. And a BlueWillow right now, it's free. How long it lasts? Couple, 3 months maybe, till they're in developing mode. Probably after this, well, you need to feed your family, you need it pay for the services, so they probably have some pay, but it's great time right now to take advantage of free service and a free good service. So that is a little bit different. Now let's look how they actually work. And if you notice, MidJourney, they're utilizing the Discord interface to access. And you maybe like, you maybe hate it. It's up to you personally. First I hate it, now I love it, and I think it's better than web interface. It's ability to access from different platforms, different devices. I mean, I like this a lot. Okay, but I will say I will like probably less if the MidJourney did not have the great UI web interface where you can access community, you can access your albums, select, download, and so much. Just need additional video just going over interface, and they're constantly updating, constantly creating new stuff. So that is a big plus for them. But general, even this is work very good. And if we look on the BlueWillow, they're utilizing same Discord. So it is very familiar, very similar interface, and even get better. They're actually using same command set as they're using in a MidJourney. So in MidJourney, when you want to render, you're going and you type imagine, and after you follow the prompt. And also, like for example, landscape, yes, and you also have the options of the commands. For example, if I want to change aspect ratio, I want to say 3:2, and I can start render this. So with the BlueWillow, it's actually similar. So you can go ahead, type imagine, landscape, and we have the same command, AR 3:2. I love this, because in this case, I don't need to relearn. I don't need to relearn new commands, because for me, it's what bugging when I go from one different service when I review. It is they using their own command. They want to be something stand out. They want to do this, but it's meaning for as the user, as a artist, you need to relearn all this command. And in my head, it's already big mess, so why to add even more mess to my head? So right here, we can create, that is a plus, on my opinion, big plus. Here's a come up with little bit minus. If you're not familiar with MidJourney command, then you may have a little bit trouble with the BlueWillow at this moment, because they have it no way to find what commands to use. So it's meaning they have it no documentation, they have it no manual, no help, and no settings as built in. It's very well compensated with a FAQ and with how active is community. So for me, when I run tests and ask questions, it took about less than minute, very fast respond from the admins and other ones to help me and answer my questions when I have this. So that is a big plus. In this case, you don't need to search through manual. If you need it, you can ask community, or you can ask going and trial support, for example, in the channel. Ask question there and you receive very fast answer. And beside that, you can go to MidJourney if you're familiar with this, look on manual and using, because they're very similar. Some commands not yet implemented, so keep in mind this is a trial, this is a test, this is the beta version they're building. So I bet more stuff will start adding in as we're going. So that is a similarity of commands, okay? But here is a probably it's and as they're going, because what's happening, and if we look on FAQ, you know what, let's go run very fast through FAQ of this. So some is very familiar. It says it's free. Yes, it's free right now. Can I use it as a commercial work? Yes, you can. You have the rights as a creator. Can I post NSFW images? No, you cannot. So all standards right here. Can I upscale? Yes, you upscale. It's some minimum upscale, because if you remember with MidJourney, you can have it up to very large size on the version 3, not version 4. But here you can have it similar to version 4 upscale, so 1024 I think by 1024. And if you need bigger, it's not big deal, because I'll post link below if you need upscale higher. I use it gigapixels personally, because Topaz gigapixel, it's great job upscales, and upscale to about 6,000 pixels. I can use it in my compositing work or prints or other things. So this is over that very fast FAQ. One thing, it's just generic. If you can go ahead, you can find out, because they start December. The service opened in January 1st, so it's brand new. You can have a jump on this and creating. But here's the interesting to me was about the model, and people also ask us, hey, how are they different from MidJourney? And of course, it's a very legit question, because are you clone of MidJourney? Because you look like this, you utilize Discord, you utilize same commands. Are you same as a MidJourney? And the answer is no. It is, even though utilize same command, but models is different. And one thing what stand for me in the models, what they mention, it is they utilize selecting of the model, base it on your prompt. So in some cases, if you work before with MidJourney, you know that they try to do this. For example, they can have it like landscape, okay, and we'll have it Niji. And if you remember Niji, it will specify using anime model. So they kind of try to do this. From what I understand, BlueWillow actually look on the prompt, and based on your prompt decided without special tag. So for example, if I go and I says, hey, I want to create a photorealistic, it will access one. If I want to create anime style, it will access different model, which is very smart way to do, because the model is a huge set of the reference data, okay? And you don't want to overcome, because when you build more complex, it's more hard connections, deeper learning. I mean, it's a take time. But if you can look on a line before on the text and analyzing what does it request specifically, and based on this preloading model, for example, you can preload model for the oil painting, you can preload model for the film or poster or so on, and then you can create it based on this. That is a very smart way to go. This way you can tweak the specific models, optimize them, and work this way. So, and this is a different, but again, the render is only as good as the models that is trained. And let's just check right now, stop all this jabbering about this stuff. Let's go ahead, put it hands on and test, see what's going on. So right here, I run before several tests, okay, and we'll just, so you don't need to waste time to wait for this, we'll go over. The one is, we're going to check it is a model, but sorry, before we jump in, let me put this way. So when you join the BlueWillow, you have options. You can go right here in the newbie channel, similar to the MidJourney, and you can start clicking on a newbie. You can preview what other people done, and of course you can type / imagine. You can do this way. You also, if you don't want it, scroll up and down and search for your image. You can go in Blue Boat, right click on a BlueWillow Boat message, and that will create a special channel just for you. So in this case, you can type inside and you can access. You may not have access to the blue bot yet. I don't know if it's based on the what level accessibility, but generally you can do this. And if you just type here, you can still going inside the notifications, and you'll have it messages. You can go click on your message and jump directly to this, to your message. So for example, right here you can see it's come up one, it says new mention. So we can go inside the channel. When we click, we can jump directly to the my render. Okay, and this is how you can go ahead and render. So let's go test now. My very common test, what I do, it is blue doll holding the red ball sitting in a yellow car. You probably saw this, I've done it before. And this is actually simplicity, but it's very good prompt to test how good system will recognize text and print. And the reason is why, because we have a three main subject and conditional. So blue doll, it's a doll main object. Blue, it's a color of the doll. So we have a property of this holding red ball. So we not specify who holding red ball. It's need be up to AI to try to figure out, but we says holding red ball. So color, again, an object, sitting in a yellow car. And original, when I was creating this with other, it's get confused. It's put car in there with all these colors, everything. But as the new model develop on the clip and other ones translation, it's become better and better. Just look right here. We have a blue hair doll and some blue sitting in a yellow car and red ball. I mean, it is almost the perfect, okay? I have it sometimes better result than this, but that is satisfied at this moment. So let's go ahead and see what's happening here. And you can see it is not bad. It's not exactly as a MidJourney clip definition, but it's still working. It's have a yellow car, we have a doll in a blue dress, and holding the red ball or blue ball. So it's not as good on some text description, but I'm sure if I can try different models, come up a little bit better. So far, the clip model, the text and all this component and weight set is not bad at all. And let's go try different prompts now. So right here, most ugly clown. This is I did not specify it's photorealistic or anything. By the rendering, I see it's more lean towards photorealistic render, similar to the actually Dall-e. And on a MidJourney, it is apply a little bit more kind of better weight. In some cases, the ugly, I think the MidJourney is win here definitely, because even the BlueWillow have it, some kind of clowns, ugly, all the stuff, but definitely this is more artistic, more interesting color set, and that is ugly clown. You know, you don't want to see that one, but it does a very good job. So next we're going to have it most beautiful anime style girl, cyberpunk, holding glowing sword, standing in the street, neon lights, wet, rain, anime style, photorealistic, high details. Here's the things that purposely I put it in, and it's confusing. It is cyberpunk anime style, it is one thing, and photorealistic. So sometimes I put it purposely this kind of different styles confusion. See how blending of the styles was going. And of course MidJourney did a great job as usual, because we have it rainy, it's have this anime style, but it is have some realistic, photorealistic somewhat look, so it's not totally cell shaded. Okay, let's go look what we have it inside here, and you can see it did actually not bad job at all, and in some cases it performed well. I do like the glowing effect, how it's applied, reflections, so it's worked very good with model, and it is looking three-dimensional almost render, which we can apply as a photorealistic, but it is in anime style and anime proportion. It is I think it actually little bit below, it's hold what I needed, but the stylization little bit below than MidJourney. But again, if you like the stylizations, this is a little bit better outline, but based on is beta test and model still develop, I'll say this is have a very strong legs to stay and go in the future. Of course, right here, one thing, some of that variation, because we speak about command, not all command created or accessibility. And this is probably one of the biggest problem right now for me with Willow, with BlueWillow. It is no manual, no documentations. You cannot access settings. You kind of almost like need to use a MidJourney manual to know how to operate inside here, because MidJourney, I can go ahead and type like settings, and I can access my settings specifically and set what I wanted. It's not available in BlueWillow. Right now, if I want to type settings, all what I'm getting, it's a post, hey, you just type settings. So it is not supported command. It probably will be developed soon as they progress. Many things they will create it. And one thing, you know, the MidJourney is actually going on the top, and when you go first, it's always hard because you need create, you need innovate. When you go second after this, you can see what works, what doesn't, learn on the errors if you're smart enough, learning on the mistakes, and creating something better that way. So they have a great possibility to do this. Okay, let's go back to our MidJourney and run a few more other tests. And other tests, for example, right here, will base it on a reference. So for example, this is a big subject. Okay, some people hate when you reference their art style or other things. Some people like it. Personal, my view, it is all our art, all our knowledge, and base it on thousands years of the human civilizations. And if somebody comes and they says, hey, you know what, you steal my style, almost all the time I can find that person took the styles from other people. Okay, the only way you can have it your style if you live in a cave, no connection with any people, anybody, and then you come up with something. But nobody does this. Okay, so in this case, people can have it offense or to this, whatever they want it. Personally, I say use my art as you want it. Use my photography for 30 years or the stuff what I created, and it's thousands reference. More than welcome, train your AI. I actually will be proud if people using my stuff as a reference to their work. Seriously, I will be very proud. It's been I achieved this for other people to copy my style. Okay, so but beside that, all it on the side right here, it's what we do. We reference different styles, see how well it's a train on this, and it's actually performed very well. So right here, let's go up and we say right there we can have it style reference with a BlueWillow, and right here our MidJourney. You can find different in style, so it's not the same model. They don't copy MidJourney model and everything, so they're different, but at the same time the style is nice. Don't know if you like which one style you like better or worse, but it is actually read very well style of the artist and created. So let's go back and actually I think where's my right here. Okay, so that is what created. Next, let's go see how well it will simulate effects compared to MidJourney. So right here it was the landscape, riverside, golden hour, watercolor. So golden hour, it's when sunset or sunrise happening, and right here we have it riverside, and it's watercolor sunset. It actually did MidJourney did excellent job on this. Okay, so let's see what's happening here when we try to do this. And this is a landscape watercolor. It actually does a very good. One thing you'll notice right here, it's try to put it in a frame. This is one of the biggest problem. And you can specify no borders, no frames, but still. But overall, actually did a very good job on stylization. Of course, right here, golden hour present a little bit stronger. And we do have it, I can see right here, some golden hour. You can see sunset, other ones, so it's applied. But it is definitely using different reference library. But it is a very good stylization. So I will say they're about equal in this case. So next, let's go ahead and we have an oil painting. Oil painting have a different style, and you can see it does try to create this with a brush with a little bit oil. Okay, and we have it oil painting here, which is did have an oil painting, but it using more brighter color, different. In some cases, I say it's an acrylic painting from traditional art. If you're going, it's look more remind me, but it is more bright color stylization. It's still working as an oil painting. So that is actually nice. Okay, here we have our anime cartoonish style. So mostly it's a cell shading outline. And if we look what we've done with MidJourney have a little bit stronger anime style, and the same as a cartoon cell shading. So it still look very good, very nice, but I will say they need to go a little bit more on stylization. And this is okay. Any judgment, any of this artistic judgment, it's totally subjective. Okay, it is no way closer to be any objective. It is what I personally think. It's what I personally say. So you may have a total different opinion on this, which is fine. Right here, I'm just showing you comparison on this. Okay, so there's our anime style. Let's go right here. We have it pencil drawing, and it's actually pick up very well because we have it same things, Riverside golden hours, but I want to do in pencil drawing, and you can see it does have it lines. It did very good. So let's go ahead and check on a MidJourney how it does, and MidJourney perform very well as well. So the both models perform very good on stylization of the type of the art. Okay, so on a medium style, so it's have it oil, watercolor, or pencil, so it's work very, very good in this case. Okay, let's go right now and just check how fast actually service is working. By the way, let's go ahead, and I'm trying Imagine, and they don't have it any different fast, slow right now with the BlueWillow. Right now it is just all speed, test speed. So we're going here and like SpongeBob Karate. There you go. How about this? We'll try to mix and see what we come up. So we'll go try this. And you know what? To be fair, I'm on a fast mode. Let's go to be sure I'm in relax mode with a MidJourney right here, and we'll go try MidJourney running, and we'll go run this one. Of course, I already pressed MidJourney before, and we'll see how long it will take it to 9:26. So maybe about 10 seconds, 15 seconds slower. Well, difference was between them. Okay, and the blue Imagine SpongeBob. So we'll start this one, and we'll start this one, and we'll see. Of course, test on the speed, it's totally subjective, but it just gives you general comparison. If I use the relax mode on the MidJourney, how comparison gets will be free to use with the BlueWillow. And BlueWillow right here already done, and MidJourney still waiting in a relax mode. So the fast mode I will test after. Actually, you know what, let's go right now. So we'll go switch this to the fast mode, and we're going to Imagine, and we'll just run one on the fast mode and one on the relax. So we'll see. The fast mode you can see already kick in, so it is priority set a little bit better. Until it's rendering, let's see what we have. So this is our SpongeBob Karate. It does not look like SpongeBob, but it does not look like karate, which is okay. It's utilize coloring. Okay, and let's see right there. So I will say from this experience, and this is a definitely SpongeBob using karate, so it's a little bit better representation. And here's our relax mode catching up. So I'll say the BlueWillow currently state with the amount of users they have it and all that stuff, you have it just almost like a fast mode on a MidJourney. So it's actually a very good time to test all of this. Also they support commands. Some commands I did not find them support at all because it's a silent, so they don't give you error if you have a different command not recognized. For example, if you go Imagine, and let's go Imagine SpongeBob, and we'll have it ER, which is aspect ratio 3:2. That will recognizable. Okay, if we're going to Imagine SpongeBob, if I want to spell properly, and let's go have command weird command. Okay, you can see it just ignoring, which is minus, because you should at least have some idea what commands you recognize or not. It's very easy to run check on the commands, and I think they should come up with error, like for example if we do similar in MidJourney. Oh, because I did not put it minus minus. So let's go this, try imagine, and we'll go SpongeBob minus minus command. Yep, right here you can see we have our error come up because command not realized. So let's go try here as well. Yeah, and you can see right here this is accept this command, so it does not give you necessary properly output, which is a little bit upset because I wish they have it, they tell me, hey, you put it wrong number. So I don't know, in this case if you put it some formatting, some options, and it does not come up properly and you don't know why, so you keep on doing repeating errors. So this is actually not very hard to put it some of this check in. And right here also, this is what happens when you misspell, guys. So SpongeBob, and you have it something different. Actually, it's come up with very interesting. But overall, you can see it's nice service. I think it's a very this even on a test mode, it's very comparable to MidJourney. Actually, it's creating very nice, very solid images. It's worked very good with the concept art, with the landscape. When I tried, you can see it's create very nice views. It free, that's what I said before. You can go ahead and try it. I'll put a link below for you so you can go ahead, and the prompts will work similar to MidJourney. So if you have questions how does MidJourney does, I would probably say, hey, go back, go to MidJourney help, to manual, and just go through this because they're using same things. Okay, the one thing I forgot to test on this. Okay, so let's do this. Don't go away. One more test. Let's go see how the image work. So we'll go same uploaded image, and we'll select our image to upload. Let's go click enter to upload our image. So we upload our image. We click right click, copy image address on a Windows. So let's go on next. We're going to type imagine. We'll pass path for the image, similar what we're doing with the MidJourney. Okay, and let's go say type Dune, just Dune 1. Okay, and let's go to AR 3:2 to keep it same ratio. So let's see if it's work with images or we'll just ignore it. And as a generating, let's look right here. This is very similar, and I did not mention at the beginning, but you still have it your upscale image 1 2 3 4. You have it upscale for this, and you have it a variation. And current in the MidJourney, when I try to create variation, I did enable in the settings, and it is okay. Let me go in the settings. Right here you can see where's my remix mode is enabled. Remix mode is allowed me to click like on variations, and I can change prompt, so it's not just a remix. If you disable remix mode in this way, then if you go click on variations, it will just start creating variations for you. So I do like enable remix mode. In a BlueWillow, you don't have these options to enable remix on off. So if you go ahead and you click on the create variations, it will just start creating variations, and you have it very similar. You have it for images where you can upscale them or have it variations. Okay, so let's go see what's happening right here. And of course, it does not read properly images, and you can see right here what's happening. We have it when I say Dune. I don't know what has come up with some weird things from the Dune, but it's also adds separate my image. So currently it does not process any image. It does not work as a Dream Studio. I think it's with stable diffusion, so it does not do it. Probably something in the future, but currently it does not accept, it does not work with images at all. So just a text prompt. Go ahead, try it, play it, let me know if you like it, you hate it, what do you think about this service. So links will provide below, so you can go click and join it. And by the way, if you join right now the BlueWillow, you also can invite your friends. And when you invite your friends, I think they have it special running right now. You can win $250. They will give it to you if you invite plenty of the friends. Personally, I provide link you with no reference, so I will stay away from this, so I don't will benefit how many people joined. I just like this service and I think you will access it. And by the way, if you don't like the links, you can always go to BlueWillow.ai and click on joining beta as well. If you want just create work for them, they have it open positions for the careers. They also have it explanations how it's work. Just very small, simple things. And I think they do, if you want to involve a little bit more, just offer your services, maybe even create manuals, documentations, help page. I think it will be very good provide for them to create another great service. Thank you for watching this. Thank you. Hopefully you're enjoying to create, and hopefully you will use this new service in you and your new work. Thanks. Have a great day.